Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's up, guys? Khordmaster here, and in today's video, I wanted to show you kind of where I'm at so far in this Loopy Pro and OP-1 field journey. And it's interesting because I made a video on Loopy Pro a while ago, and let me actually bring this over here so y'all can see me while I'm talking, you know? So yes, I made a video on Loopy Pro a while ago, and I was so excited for this app, and for whatever reason, I have not wrapped my brain around how to use it properly, like in a way that makes sense for me. I wanted to, and I just couldn't figure it out. And I just started experimenting recently a little bit more with the app and kind of just not feeling overwhelmed with the vast amount of things it can do, but just kind of like create a template that I think is, works for me, modify it, tweak it a little bit, and just kind of just experiment and start having fun with it. And a couple of the areas that I was most curious about with Loopy Pro is I needed to have a keyboard to use with it for like the synths that I use on here. And so I started experimenting with my OP-1 now that it has velocity sensitivity as a MIDI controller, and that's how I currently have this set up. So I went ahead and set up a add MIDI, which I won't add, I guess I can add another one, doesn't matter, and then hit OP-1 LE Bluetooth, and that created this sort of section here. I'm going to delete it because we have duplicates, but I created that, and then I went ahead and just added a few of my favorite synths to use, which we'll talk about in a second. I included this Bliaz 2, which is this one here, or is that what it's called, Bliaz 2? Sample Wiz 2, yes, Bliaz Sample Wiz 2. I have Model 15, I have Model D, and then I have this one here, right, the Saga synth. And I think I only have 3 minutes left of storage on here, so that's not a good thing, but I'm gonna actually have to come back to this in a second, so give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I deleted some things. And so yes, I have the Saga synth, and let's see what else I did on here so far. And then over here, just for the time being, in the pre-fader section, I included 2 of my favorite software, or what do you call it, AUV3FX, right? Koala Effects and Flytape. Now, one of the areas here that was the most challenging for me to get my brain around with regards to this app, I mentioned already using a controller, right? Because I don't like using the on-screen keys. That's not fun for me. However, I needed something for drums, right? I needed to be able to launch this app and not need to physically connect anything to the iPad in order to start using it, right? Wirelessly, I can use one thing, I'm good to go, but I needed something for drums. Now, I did a video a while ago, my man Soulift, you can check him out, I'll leave a link for him below. He and his team created a app here called SDSX, okay? This is a app that is perfect for exactly what I needed for drums on this looper. The reason being is because, you can't hear them actually, hang on, probably because it's muted. So yes, you have all of these just great sounding drums that are here. And I knew about this app from a while ago, which you can play in, but you can also program similar to the way that you would on a pocket operator, which I've never used, surprisingly. I have the OP-1 field, I have the OPZ, I have TX6, different equipment from TE. I haven't yet used a pocket operator, which maybe eventually I will. But apparently this is a similar workflow to program drums. So you have the ability to program drums, record them in, and get your beat started in Loopy, or to play them in yourself. And then on top of that, you have this knock app right here, which lets you really get some crazy punch on your drums. And what you're left with is finally, and oh, let me let you know one more thing. Kind of cool. There's a game for PlayStation 2 back in the day called Amplitude. Let me know in the comments if you played Frequency or Amplitude before. It's a rhythm-based game that you could sort of play songs like copyright songs, like Run DMC was in there, Aerosmith, and several other artists. And you kind of play. It's a rhythm game. You tap the button to the beat, that type of thing. And they had these lanes in there, and the lanes corresponded to different parts of the music. And what I wanted to do is kind of something similar, right? I knew that red was always drums in that game. I knew that blue was always bass. I knew that green was always vocals, and then yellow was like guitar or like synth, and purple was effects. And so I created a 5x5 grid here, and I'm where I need to be with this. And I'm so excited right now to start using this more. Like very, very excited, right? I have this thing set up. So like when I want to, let me actually show you guys how this works. When I want to, right. So you could, so this is already controlling this over here, right? Let me come over here and go to all and just, so this is now controlling this app. What if you want this to control a different app? Well, there's a few ways you can go about doing that. I could, if I wanted to replace this sample whiz, it'll actually replace what the MIDI is controlling, which is awesome. I think that's an incredible, thing. Like if I change it here, it changes this because it knows that this is synced up. But alternatively, I could remove this and I can just do plus and I can add whatever one that I've included up here. So maybe I want Saga Synth. So now this controls this so effortlessly. Right? So that is really, really cool to me. And I'm just gonna play for you. This is a makeshift video. It's not even, it's playing through my iPad mini right here, but I just want to vibe out a little bit. Matter of fact, I'll do a screen share, whatever, right? Come on. Let's stop being lazy, Kevin. Let's do a screen share. That way you guys get the direct audio for this part. I guess it's a couple extra steps, right? We got to do like a, clap. Now everything should be synced. I haven't seen pictures of my mom. Okay, cool. Someone already sent me a message. That's interesting. So let's come back in here. Let's turn the mic off. And let's just go ahead and vibe a little bit to something that I created yesterday and was getting a little hyped in the cafe too. All right, so that's what I wanted to share. I'm extremely excited about this. I think everyone needs to check out Loopy Pro. I think Michael Tyson's doing some incredible stuff with this app. And if you're like me and you were hesitant to try this out because there was so much customization that you could do with this, just take a deep breath with me right now. Try it out, set up a template, and just experiment, because this is going to turn into something, especially when MIDI looping comes out on here, this is going to turn into something, in my opinion, my humble opinion, that is the best app for making music for me. Not for you and you and you, but for me, and maybe for others like Henny, who uses this every day. But this will turn into something that is just so simple to get started with, and that's what it's about for me. Real quick, if I may, with the Logic Pros of the world and these other apps that have a lot going on with them, and they're quite deep, but I don't know how accessible some of them are. As I'm kind of gearing up to start doing some videos for some beginners, people who are just getting into music production on the iPad, it's going to be easy for me to recommend certain apps and not so easy to recommend other ones for beginners. But yeah, I'll talk more about that later, but we'll leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making this. I just wanted to talk about this excitement that I have. And I think when I make videos on this channel, it needs to be when I'm excited about something, I think, and not when I feel like I need to make something. I wanted to just talk to you guys today and just say, hey, look, I'm excited about this, and maybe you might get hyped and excited about it too. So yes, let me know if you have any questions below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you for supporting this channel. I just hit 7,000 subscribers as well, which is amazing and mind-blowing that 7,000 people subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's wild. and beautiful, and I definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys. So thank you. Have a great rest of the day. Make some awesome music today, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.